morning. So we are now starting our course for this week. And today our topic is facility management service and equipment. So this is a typical electronic information system. You can use this system and very easy to control all the equipment. So this is a building. So we know that a building is very complicated. So we have to use the system to control everything inside of this building. So it is called the facility management. Facility. So facility means equipment. And equipment like the fan, the light, the computer, the elevator, escalator, or anything in your air conditioning systems are all included in these systems. But how to control this? If you control by manpower, then you will have many of the labor power. But if you can use the intelligent system to control all the information, then you are very easy to control this. So today we will have this content. The first is what is the facility management and the background of the facility management, and what is the content of the facility management, and the advantage and the feature, and who is the service customer for facility management, and the development and the future research direction, and what is the difference between the facility management and the property management. And finally, we will talk about something about the current condition and the existing problem about the facility management. Okay, so now I'll give you a photo about the facility management. It included, the first one is cleaning service, cleaning service. And the second is support service, property services, and catering services, and security services. So there are many kind of different services in the facility management. Okay, and now what is the facility management? Its abbreviation is FM. So according to the International Facility Management Association, the definition is to keep your business space a high quality life and increase your investment benefit. This is the objective of the facility management. And to use the advanced technology and to service for the human's life and planning a very good quality of their life environment and the management. So it is to combine together the human and all the equipment in the organization. So it is a subject including the management, architecture, and the behavioral science. So facility management, the business is a very new subject in the recent years. So many of the enterprise and the company are started to focus on this subject because it is very good to have a higher quality management for every company. So providing the real estate and efficient management, it is so the service content usually dealing with some of the equipment and apparatus. Now you can understand how to build the intelligent build facility management. The first we have to know, like parking management, video conference, information transformation, financial accounting, and your document recording, and your business, and your maintenance and repair. And then you have to all the electricity systems, air conditioning, elevators, fire disaster prevention, lighting, and water supply and drainage, and electricity systems, heart, and security and essential control. Then you should have an electronic control system, and then we have to use the network communication systems, and then we go into the central control system. So this is most important. It is to control, monitoring, recording, and correction, and alarming. So all of these are controlled by these systems, and we have to know the reliabilities and on-time, stabilities, correctness, safety, and compatibility. So this is a very good system to know how to control and how to manage all the facility or all the equipment. So the background, why we have the facility management, because of the value chain of the industry and your professionalize. So the property management has divided more and more different categories, and it become a knowledge intensive. So then we have a new subject we call facility management. The traditional property management is always focused on the on-site management. On-site, that means the people has to go to the place. But facility management, we use the remote control, so we don't have to go to that place, So if you are the traditional security, every community you have one person or 2 person for guarding, right? But for the intelligence system, you don't have just a monitor, and maybe you just use the monitor, so you can use maybe only 1 or 2 people to manage 10 or 20 communities. So this is save your human power. So this is very important. Why we should use a control system to control all of this. Okay. So you see this. In the traditional form, we need many of the labor force, like labor intensive. Many people. You need many people for doing everything, cleaning and security. But if you use the intelligence system, that can save your labor power. So the second is most important is the 4C. 4C is a computer, control, communication, and CRT figuring display. So because of this technology, so now we can use the systems. These are information technologies. Because of the information technology, so we can use this technology to control, to manage, so help us to save our human power. So you see this here, your car. Now you see the most valuable things in a car is the electronic control system, right? It's not only the engine, right? But a good car is not only the engine. It should have a very good electronic control system. So this is and a telescope and your computer. So many things, right? So communication technology is all included in this. So the third is for the background is for the energy supply. Because you see, now we turn on the fan, right? But when you go out, always forgetting to turn off it. So it wastes your energy, right? But now in our school, we use the control card. When you leave this, and it automatically cut off the electronic supply. So that is, we call this intelligent control. Intelligent control. Very important is your intelligent control should combine with your human behavior. Because people are always busy. You're always forgetting to do something. So when you go out, you forgot to turn off the light. When you go out, you forgot to take your lunchbox. Right? Always mistakes. But your designer should know what is the most often happen mistakes for the people. Yeah, so just to use this system to help people to do good things. And the third is for the competition, because company and company become more competitive in a global environment. So global environment means this company and this company, they are competitive together. So it's very important that you are not able to do everything by yourself, right? So you should subcontract something to other people. You are not doing everything. You just doing one thing. That is your advantage. You only do one thing that you are most advanced among your competitors. You cannot do everything. You cannot do. If someone is good in doing the brain work, someone is good in doing the labor work. That's different. So we need to subcontract something to other people. So you see, we have to use the information control system. This is last week we are talking about the ERP, right? In enterprise resources planning, understand? Enterprise, how many resources in your enterprise? So enterprise resources management system, ERP. And then we have many, the mobile communication, your figure DMS systems. And this is for the GIS, Geographical Information Systems. Then if you have a pipeline, land, your spaces, and if you are walking, so this is to managing all of this information. And then we also have another story that is for Hong Kong Chartered Bank. Because of the global environment, the global business, so they have to subcontract their business to other company. Because of this, so they should have a very professional management, including the investment, repairs, maintenance. So because of this subcontractor, they are able to focusing their effort on some business line, not to do everything. You only doing something you are very, very good in this field. Okay, what is the content of the facilities management? Your owner, your right. So the second is in your life cycle. You see, every equipment or every facilities has their life cycle. Life cycle means how many years, how much time you can use this equipment. For example, how about a building? How long is the life of a building? 50 years? 100 years? 200 years? How much time? Usually for concrete building, about 50 years. That means more than 50 years it should be rebuilt, right? Or it should be reconstruction, because it may be danger, right? So if your house already older than 50 years, be careful. Just be careful, okay? So then it is for the servicing for different kind of, including the design and operation and maintenance. How you see? What is your feeling about Taiwan's architecture? Taiwan's building, is it very beautiful or very ugly? Ugly, because their design is not, according to the need for the customer, right? It's just selling the house and selling the company, the construction company make the money. They got the money, and the people living in this house does not feel very comfortable, right? So they have to does not feel very safe. So they have to build their iron windows, iron door, right? Because they do not feel very safe, right? So it means that the design and the need is not matched. So the property management should thinking about this. When you start to design the house, you should thinking about who will live in this house. Just like you're selling the medical instrument, right? Medical. You should thinking about who is the user, right? That if you are a long-term care system, right? If you are thinking about long-term care system, you should think what does he need or what does she need, right? So what does she need? She only needs somebody who cares. She cannot move, right? She feels very uncomfortable, and who can help them to overturn their body, right? This is very important, right? And you can thinking about how to improve the air quality inside the room, right? Because air quality is very important to the health of the human body, of the human health. So how to control it? So this is how we managing this system. So you see here is a figure. You see so many people. They are doing different things. They are working in different places. They are doing different things. What do they need? What is their behavior? What are they thinking about? So these are all different, right? These are all different. So we are thinking about you. Although this course is called facility management, but we are thinking about all of this equipment or facility are managed by the people. So who is the most important? Equipment or people? The people is the first, right? People is the most. So you're managing this equipment means you are managing these people to let them do the best work. Okay? And then we have to consider the cost, and to increase your efficient of your work, and you have to thinking about your life quality, and the facilities should be very flexible, just like managing. You see there, how many elevators in this building? 2 or 3? 3. So we always close 2, right? Or close 1. Why? Save energy. But do you think you close 2 will save more energy? Maybe not. Right? But you can thinking about this problem, because it's dealing with the behavior, human behavior, right? Okay. And also, many people do not think about the facilities will decay, will be damaged, and will be growing older and older day by day, year by year, right? So how many years for the elevator? I mean the life, the long. How much time for the elevator can it be used? 10 years. If no maintenance, how much time? If always in a very good condition, maintenance in a very good condition, how much time can be lost? So maybe, it is always very expensive. So a building, maybe after 20 years you should change your elevator. But it's very expensive, right? For a community, do you have the money to change your elevator? You always not, right? So it is very difficult. So how to managing your budget? That is your facility, your asset management. To keep it so, when you go to the very grand building, it's very high in Taipei, close near 101 CB district, right? CB district. All the buildings are very expensive, right? But when someone after 20 years and you want to go to purchase one house in that places, and somebody tell you the elevator is always cannot work, then the price will be decreased, right? Because only the elevator is not in good condition. So if the equipment is managing in a very good condition, then it will increase the value of the property, of your house, of your building. But if it is not maintenance in a very good condition, then it will decrease the value. So very important. So as an example, we are talking about in the beginning of today, your major is in environment, right? Ecology. Right? So you know how to measure the pollution, right? But you don't understand electronic. You are majored in electronic engineering, but you don't know what is the pollution. You don't understand. And you are very good at the medical instrument, but you don't know the electronic system. You don't even know the pollution, right? So that means we have different discipline, different profession. So not everyone can do everything, right? Because everyone has different their profession. So they do different things. This is important. So why we need to use the facility management to very clearly define the different category of the knowledge. So you see this cleaning management, equipment management, information management, and all this is labor work and management work. And you should use the document for the information transformation. So how to give let everyone do their best in their work. This is we have to thinking about all the time. So we use the intelligent systems. We use the communication technology. We use the electronic systems to manage, to design the intelligent computer systems. This is our specific of the facilities management. So this gives you a very new idea about we are doing the remote management, not on-site management. On-site that means you go to that place and you see everything. But if you only have one person, you cannot go to every place. So you have to do the remote control or remote management. In a far away, you just through the monitor you can see and you can understand and you know everything. So this is called remote management. So you manage many things on a far away. It's very important for the elder care system, long-term care system, because your customer is always sitting on a bed, and cannot move. Or sometimes they are older people, right? Older people and they are walk very slow, right? But how can you help them? Service for them. If you go there every time, every day, so you will spend a lot of labor costs. Right? But if you have the remote control system, remote management, then you can save a lot of budget, a lot of cost, right? Just through these systems. So you just use your intelligent systems to help everyone our service customer? Who is our service? I don't have to. Everyone using the building is your customer. Everyone living in this building is your customer. Right? So very important. So, but we are not focusing on only for a building. Maybe you can go to a factory, a plant, a factory, industrial plant, industrial factory, manufacturing all kind of goods. So in the factory, you also have many equipment for control. How to control them in a very good place is more important. So the facility management can be used for a very single, it may be including the hospital, the school, museum, sport museum, and the conference room, and the airport, railway station, park, or for some of the industrial facilities such as a plant, industrial zone, scientific zone, and the tax reserve and logistic harbor. These are all included in our customer. Okay, so now we are focusing on the history of what is the history, the development of the facility management. We have to know the name. We call it the International Facility Management Association. They call it IFMA. This is also a certificate, a very good license, IFMA. And then Taiwan also have an IFMA charter. And IFMA in 1992 has established the Hong Kong charter, and then has a Hong Kong IFM. And then in China, as a Guangzhou, Shanghai, Beijing, they are also. In Taiwan, we also have the charter of the IFMA. This is the logo, International Facility Management Association. So they provide a very good, valuable license, IFMA license. So maybe you can, but it's in English for the test. Okay. Also, China is the most rapid developing area in the world. So it is also very important item for China for the facility management. So in 2004, they have a conference in Beijing, and they have issued the first member certificate in China. There is some different. This is for China, and this is for the world, the whole world. So comparing for the development of the facility management in two places. One is China, it's for whole world. Yeah, we will not focusing on spend too much time. Then we will have a new. What is the future direction of this field? What is the future direction? I think most important is innovative research. So you should see there are many different fields. So you can see this one. How to control this system to maintain a good air quality. It's also for a long-term care for the older people because they need a very good environmental quality, air quality, breathe a very fresh air to take them, to help them a good health condition. So how to maintain the air quality inside the room is very good. So you should using the automatic control system. So ventilation system, right? Ventilation and then automatic control. they jump, cannot move. Okay, what can they do? So you monitor, or you find something, and we go there and to immediately give them the necessary support. This is for the long-term care, and for the health building. So, Nutt is a researcher, and he pointed out what is the most important issue for the facility management. The first one is new. Last week I have pointed out that in the public sector means in the city government or county government, they have many opportunities to release the project for the people. So the public sector, and then is the how to evaluate their assessment. So how to build the assessment standard and managing methodologies. And then finally is how, what is the best places for the investment and to interchange your knowledge. That is the 4 major issues in the facility management. The first one is the on-site. Property management, it is only the on-site management, right? Property management, that you need the people to go to this place for the cleaning, right? But if we are doing the management, facility management, we do not thinking you have to hire the people to go to the place. If you are doing the cleaning, then we are thinking about how to design or invent an equipment for automatic cleaning. If you are doing the long-term care, you are thinking about how to design intelligent systems to help the people, to help them to have a better quality of life, to live more comfortable. So this is different. If you are only doing the property, traditional property management, then you need the people, you need the labor power. But our advanced management, we are thinking about to use the intelligent system to help people, to take care of them, take care of your indoor air quality, take care of the life of your patient, the older people. So this is the first. And the second is, so now you have to know the first one, in the lowest place, you need many of the equipment. But in the upper place, you need a decision system to help you to make the decision. When you monitoring, you should have the monitoring equipment. When you monitor the air quality is bad, then you go into the information system, then it doing the automatic control and give a decision to start the fan or start the air conditioning system. Then it start for purifying the air quality. Then the air quality became good. Okay. Then if you are doing for a long-term care, you see the old man is already waking and they are going to the toilet. So you should be careful because she may be jumped. So it's dangerous for the older people. So how to take care of them? You should design a system for the intelligent supporting system to help them live in a more safer environment. This is for long-term care, right? So it is system. So you need the facility and you need the system to control them. It is a blue sea. It's not red sea. So you have many opportunities. Blue sea and red sea, 红海跟蓝海. Understand? Doing business, you are not going to the red sea. You're going to the blue sea. So this is the blue sea. It's not the red sea. 我们做研究、做生意、做事情要走入蓝海，不走入红海。红海竞争太多，地 B 价很强，但是蓝海的话就有很多机会，来，So then we are going to the professional management and more refined management. This is for because we use the intelligent system, we can go into a more refined system, and then it is increasing your value or reserving your value. Traditional property management only reserve your value, but the intelligent management can increase your value, right? Increase, say, if for this building, no cleaning, no maintenance, then the value will decrease, right? But you clean it very clean, you keep it very clean, then the value will be increased, but only keep on the price, right? Keep on the value. But if you invest in some of the intelligent control system, right? Intelligent air condition, intelligent recreation, then this building will increase, right? Such as a car, right? If you have a very prototype car, no electronic control system, no bag, right? Safety bag, right? So it cannot be very good. But if you buy a car, then it has the GPS, right? Electronic system, automatic control system. Maybe the price from 1 million to 2 million. They're different, right? So it is to increase the value and the reserve keep the value. It's different, okay? And then you see, so this is also our facility from different places. And how to use the intelligent system to control this is more important. So our facilities management is focusing on the whole life cycle, not only focusing on the current condition. So you see here, we are doing many things: cleaning, wiping, and the equipment control, pipeline, the control system. All of this should be controlled by an intelligent system. This is a life cycle. You see, we should thinking about what is the life cycle, raw material and the processing and product shipping and product, okay. And also we can use the assessment sheet to assess the current condition of the life cycle. So this is most important. It is on-site management and information management. Okay. So you see, this is a map. So you see, there's an explosion last year in Kaohsiung, pipeline, fire disaster for pipeline, because nobody knows there is an oil pipeline or gas pipeline close to their house, right? So when this is one day, the explosion, they suddenly know, oh, we are living in a very worse condition, very dangerous places, right? Because they didn't know. But if we have the information system, that we know the places, right? Okay, so this is more important in facility management, or even in the residential places. Okay. So the first one is we are now lacking of the whole management. We do not know who is our customer. So your customer is older people, right? Your customer is the people who care about their health condition, right? Different, right? That is your customer. And who is your customer? People who want to save money or counter. Yeah. So they're different, right? So be careful to know who is your customer, because you want to make money from them, right? Take money from their place, okay? So you should know what is their need, who is your customer. Then you should design the product they want, right? Or give the service they want, okay? Okay, so more important is you should have a very good technology, right? Good content of your technology. If only say only by your mouth, nothing. They want to give you any money, right? But you provided a very good service and give a very good product, then you got an opportunity. If you do not give them, so the very important is your level. You should provide a high quality management, high quality product. Otherwise, you do not have the opportunity. This is we have different field and different target for working. See, but now is the most serious condition now is we do not have this manpower, So when we are talking about your research, nobody can design the system. Nobody know how to measure the quality, right? And nobody know who need the service for the other people. So it is important. So this is a facility service. And also, so we need to have, so just today I just talk with you. So what is your master thesis wanting to do, right? So there are many things, but because the basic research is more important. So who is your customer? If your customer is the older people, then you should know what is their need. What is their need? And your customer, what is their need for your customer? And if you are focusing on the healthy house, so what is your customer's need? What do they need? A good air quality, right? Or they didn't care, they don't care. Your mother care? They don't care because they do not have the knowledge, right? So, so this is the future development, okay? Most important, I would like to finally to mention about the BIM, BIM, is a Build Information Management System, BIM. Build Information Management. This is a very topic, very advanced. Build information for the BIM for facility manager. So you are all the facility manager. So you have to know what is BIM, BIM, right? So high and innovative technology and for the quality is the most important things for the future development of facility management. This is also from the manufacturing, logistic, installation, build lifetime, and end of life, and recycling, and to the raw material. This is our facility. Our facility is going to the cycle, right? To the cycle. Okay, and then we have a exercise. Please design an equipment list of your office and use this list to check the current condition as an example attached. So now just use your organization or your company as an example. Design the list, equipment list for your management purpose. Just like this. Understand? If you have many equipment, the fan, the lights, the computer, then you need a list, right? A list. So and every time you should know, okay, must, nice, luxury, and their conditions. So design a list and input all the information of yours. Then you could manage all of them in a very good condition. And then your second, just like this. Say if you are working in the school, this is a desk, and where is the place, where is the name, and where is the number, design of this, right? Because it is the first step for managing the facility. And then we have to, what is this? QR code. So everything has a code, right? So you're just using this system. So this is the intelligent control, intelligent management. We cannot all by your handwriting, right? And then what is this? Okay, I give you an example how to use this for a very wise, clever managing system. Okay, so we are the business and affair. Now we want to account your facilities. Where is here? Where is here? Okay, so that we can use a very intelligent system to manage all of our property, all of our equipment and facilities. Okay, so thank you for your attention. And now you can start for your exercise.